Um, controller. Is that okay? Are you there? What about now? Yeah, I have everyone automatically muted. Here, I'll try to unmute you. Okay. You can probably say things. Hold on. Oh yeah, I can see you. Okay. Can you hear me if I talk like this, or do I need to talk louder? Okay. Let's see, 2 more minutes. I probably should have prepared for this more. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I mean, talking will probably be fine, but, um, yeah. I was thinking of having like a quick tour of the house or something. We have a box of things of random stuff that I've kept for, yeah, I don't know. Um, I really should have prepared for this more. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Um, I could even give a sneak peek with like a screen share or something. And stuff like that. I could do that. Um, okay. I guess I should probably open it up. Yeah, I'm good. Hmm. I should. Making the Patreon post. I don't really know what I would talk about that though. Nothing's really coming to mind on how to elaborate on that besides what you've already said. Oh, there's a person. Hello. Oh, more people. Hello. We're just gonna wait a little bit for people to show up. Making a Tumblr post. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Hello, Angus. And hello, George. Still gonna wait just a bit to show up. Um, alright, so, anyway, I have a box here of stuff that I kept for various sounds, and I'll probably do some of that later, some live ASMR. Just gonna wait a little bit, see who shows up. But thank you for coming so far. There's that person. Hello. Just waiting for more people to show up. Hmm. Hello, Nick. Is everyone hearing me fine so far? Hello. So yeah, just checking. Everyone can hear me fine, yeah? I'll try to speak up then when I do talking. Oh, Alec came back. Oh, Alec. Okay. I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes. Maybe at like 12:10, we'll start going. A couple more minutes. Okay. Sorry. Nick, why are you saying sorry? Oh, well, everybody's automatically muted anyway, so don't worry about it. It's just really confusing if everybody's talking, so I can just type in a little chat thing. Okay. Okay, a couple more minutes and then we'll go. Yeah, we can start talking honestly. It's fine, we'll just go from here. Probably as much people, they can just come in late anyway. How's everybody doing? Everybody. I wish I could say who's typing, but those I could get really crazy if there's like 100 people. That's good, Alex. Today is really warm. I mean, it's actually not that warm. I haven't had to turn on the AC yet. That's weird. My kneecaps are cold. Who needs doctors? This is America. Um. Right. I should probably read these things out loud because when people watch the recording later, they're not going to know what I'm laughing about. So, um, Nick says, so how's everyone doing? I'm good, nice warm day. And Alex says he's tweaked his bandwidth to keep the line open. Angus says he's not bad. Nice bud though, haha. How are you all? And George says he's doing good. Finished speaking through the right now, all caught up. Angus, what kind of sickness are you having? Is it like feeling tired, or are you like vomiting? This is a great way to relax people to start talking about vomit. I'm alright. This is going really well so far. Oh man, that sucks. Angus says he's throwing up for everybody. I hope that you feel informed. There you go. Um, yeah. So, I guess I'd want to ask, do you guys feel like you're getting your money's worth being patrons? Because that is important to me that you feel. Yeah, that's a lovely image for everyone, Angus. I'm glad. Um, So, today I thought that there'd be a couple of things I could do. One, because I've been keeping my house and my room clean, I thought I would give you a little tour of my house. So, that might be fun in a little bit. Visualizing it as we speak. I'm so happy for you, Nick. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, thumbs up. George says, the quantity and quality of the videos have improved. Funny looking. I'm glad. How do you guys like the new microphone that I got? This is my webcam microphone on my laptop, but I mean the one in my last video, the eating whisper video. Yeah, the worrying kind of drove me insane while watching it, and I can only imagine how many other people it drove insane. Yeah, some people actually do miss the old microphone, but they found it kind of soothing, and it conditioned them to relate it to my videos and like tingles. So some people wish that it was back. I was considering possibly releasing 2 versions of each video with the old mic and the new mic, but I don't know. I really think that the new mic will be a lot better, especially when I tweak all of the settings to get exactly what I want. That's true. They will get used to it. A lot of people don't like change right away. It's kind of like every time a website has an update, a lot of people freak out and then they get used to it. And when it updates again, they're like, I wish it was the one that I complained about before. Although I'm kind of annoyed with YouTube right now because they keep trying to make things like more minimalist, like the little thing in the corner instead of being like, click, give me my video manager settings, all this stuff. They're just like, well, we're not going to actually do that anymore. And instead of having the little drop down that was upload video manager analytics, we're just going to put an upload button. And to get to your video manager, you're going to have click 3 pages to get there. And that's just really, honestly, they shouldn't be making things as little as possible. They should be making things as accessible as possible with the fewest amount of clicks, especially for things that you're going to be using frequently. I just think it's really annoying and not very well done. Usually, I'm generally in favor of website updates because they're generally doing it right, but a lot of YouTube updates lately have just made it more annoying to use, like how subscriptions aren't on the main page anymore. They like suggest things they want you to watch, and I don't know that I like that. Yeah, I don't really know that it's going to do anything because this makes them more money this way in the fact that on the what to watch page being front, they can promote videos of people that make them a lot of money because they get a lot of views. They can put those in there right on your front page. And then also a lot of the what to watch things are videos you've already seen and they're not even necessarily relevant to what you want to watch because a lot of them are going to be promotions and that just annoys me. At this point I just have a link for YouTube on my bookmarks bar that just takes me straight to subscriptions and I just pretend that's the page. That doesn't bother me as much. But things that that are like the basic use of the site should not be multiple clicks from the front page. They should be as easily accessible as possible. Like, I don't know why they're doing it that way. Yeah, more scope. Someone says, I liked it, sounded great. Yep, I still think I need to punch YouTube in the face. Yeah, YouTube, although I'm really glad that they have that appeal button. But what's interesting about that is, you know, when you have a video taken down because it was flagged as inappropriate for anyone, which means, you know, either one or a few people flagged it. They send you an email that says, upon review of this report, we've decided that your video is violated, but you can appeal to it. And when I appealed, it said, obviously I'm not breaking any rules, and they put it back up. So the fact that they have an appeal button kind of invalidates them saying that upon review of this report, we have found you are breaking the rules, because it's probably actually like an automatic email thing. Which in a way makes sense, because if every single video that was reported had to individually be checked, then it would probably have a lot more problems, especially for people who do a lot of like false reports. And so only the people who actually go like, well, you know what, it's true, my video's not actually violating those things, though, you know, I feel like those are the people who are going to appeal, really. Like, if somebody goes like, you know what, my video was a bunch of chicks making out, probably not appropriate or something, I don't know. Right, so, yeah, YouTube is being a little bit annoying with that. It shouldn't take me 3 clicks to get to my video manager. Someone said it was, but the thing is, there's a difference, because I've had people happen before where they say something is a copyright. It'll pop up saying that they have a matched third-party content, and then you can appeal that by saying, actually, it's all of my content. So that's actually going to have a different message that you get when it happens. What happened in this one is that someone said, oh, violating the terms and conditions, or I'm violating the rules, where it's not being flagged for older audiences and it's not being flagged for copyright. They literally think that you've, like, for example, like something really violent or like porn or something. For Sean, who just showed up, we're talking about the process of when a video gets flagged as inappropriate for all ages, and the appeal process with that. Yeah, violation to relaxing community. Yeah, so that is really annoying. So yeah, because I had a video flagged recently. Have you had any of the videos flagged? Yeah, yeah, like maybe the day before yesterday, my latest video got flagged and it got actually taken down completely. Because maybe somebody flagged me, or maybe it was some sort of an automatic thing, but I got an email saying that it was taken down completely because I violated the rules. But I appealed it and it was back up in a couple hours. So, but yeah, when they send you the email, when they send you the email, it says that it's upon review they decided that you've broken the rules, but the fact that you can appeal this kind of implies that they haven't actually looked, and it's probably an automatic process. But hold on, I need to get water so you guys can just chill. Actually, I probably just look. There you go, part of my house. Yeah, look at that. It's still on myself drinking and walking. This stuff. Oh, it's actually not a lot of cupboards. I don't know. I've definitely lived in places with more cupboards. Um, yeah, this is mostly automatic. A lot of cupboards. Did any of you watched? Oh, I haven't really been watching the World Cup because, um, basically where it is now, it's kind of having a huge negative impact on the people who live there. Like, a lot of people were evicted from their houses, and there's a bunch of violent protests going on. And I kind of feel like watching the World Cup kind of says that you agree with that behavior. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright. Yep, I'm here. I have water now. So I was thinking that we could have a little tour of my house. How does that sound? Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm checking out the Vice reports on the protests and stuff. That was quite interesting because I've got the games and the sociopolitical commentary. Or sounds good. Cool. It's from Sean. Yeah. I'm reading the things aloud so that later when people watch the recording, they know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm just gonna unplug my mouse because that's gonna be annoying. Oh, I'll try to go slow. I don't know how fast the connection is. Is like the frames per second really good, or should I be really, really slow when I show you? Great, cool. I'll try and go as slow as possible. Okay, so this is that side of the living room. The bookcase and stuff. I could probably whisper this just to like the mic. How does that sound? Was this TV free? It's actually my roommate's TV, and it's not actually hooked up to cable. It's just she uses it for video games sometimes. So these are actually mostly her books. There's like a good thing that she has. Right. Books and things. Cool. This is the other side of the room where I usually sit. This is where I work. Isn't that exciting? And stuff. And this is a box of things. Like ASMR sounds like. I'll probably do that later. Cool. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, actually the Yeah, my office. Your office is a couch. I wish my office was a couch. And look at the wiry thing. It's a huge sofa. The sofa was actually free because we didn't have a couch. As in, me and my old roommate didn't have a couch for like 6 months since we moved into the old apartment. And then while we were needing a couch, someone was like, hey Becca. Actually, that's not what happened at all. Basically, the people who were living upstairs from us were going to throw out this couch. And we're like, hey, can we have your couch? And they're like, yeah, you can have this couch. Now we have a couch. It was free. It's really great if I have friends over, implying that I have friends, because they have somewhere to sleep, not on the floor. Wiry thing? Oh yeah, that's, I can't see it from here. Also a gift. Everything I have, it looks like it costs money. I didn't pay for it. Right. Didn't ask them to. Whatever. Cool, so that's the front door. Everything is so fancy. Front door. This is all recycling that isn't for money. Clearly we are very, very persistent and frequent when we take it out. Isn't that? This is a closet. That is the closet that we don't go into. I can show you why if you guys want to see where everything goes. Actually, the thing about this is that there is no like zipper for the cushions. They're just like sewn down, and there's like the couch is actually in 3 sections, and between the sections things will fall down to the floor, but there's not really like between the cushions that are not separated like that. They're also just sewn down. So, although they do eat lots of pencils, because the back part of the couch has a big dip, and so it's like I remember sitting on the side of the couch right here, this part, and over the square, all these pencils kept disappearing. I'd be on the couch and be like, oh, my pencil's gone, I'll just grab another one. I found it at one point, but down there were like 12 pencils, and it was beautiful. And now I still don't have pencils, but you know, gone forever. Yeah. Who do you keep in there? Yeah. Sewn down needs constant pencil feeding. Yeah. Alright, this is my kitchen. It's actually pretty excited. Oh god, my wrist hurts so bad. Cool. This kitchen is built for short people. So, actually my friend Chris is gonna visit soon, and he's short. Like, okay, here's the fridge, right? And this is how tall I am compared to the fridge. So, that's wonderful, isn't it? Greetings. Yeah, I actually do have lights. Isn't that wicked? I keep saying that. I probably should stop saying that. Alright. Building things. And stuff. Cool. I actually want to show you something. I have this cup, right? This cup is really fancy. Do you see how it has a tree on it? Like there's black trees. Well, when it's filled with hot stuff, it turns red. So I'd like to share this with you because this is the kind of stuff I do when I'm making a live show. With anything. Roughly a head taller than fridges. Various black trees are a common sign of it. Right, so there's some loud water. You'll be really happy with how this is going. Wait for it. Wait for it. Continue waiting for it. That's what she said. Cool. Hot water. It's actually burning me right now, so it's probably good enough. Do the thing. Wait. Wait for it. Might actually need to get this hotter. It's already burning me! Oh, it actually was starting to turn red. It probably was hot enough. I want to wait longer anyway. Oh god, especially burning me to touch the faucet. For it. It's gonna do the thing, I promise. It's starting to do the thing, okay? Watch. See that? It's turning red. Fancy. Also, the reason the top of the tree isn't changing is because the water level isn't that high. Cool story. Oh, right. Other changing trees even more so. Tough speaks. Oh, that's what she said, joke. This group chat just got blue. Phyllis, hide your kids or a PG-13 hangout now. This is true. That's so freaking cool. It is English. It's a fancy tree. Darn internet. Where can we get one? It's from David's Tea, which is a website that is from Canada. I actually got this as a gift for somebody, and they give it back because they don't appreciate me or my gifts, so they can just leave. But yeah, it's from, I think it's like davidstea.com or .ca or something. You could probably Google it and it'll show up. I don't know if they if they sell this exact same cup anymore, but I think they might have similar ones. This one was called the Perfect Tea Mug. Oh, it actually comes with other things. It comes with this. We can add a tiny strainer. You can have just like leaves and stuff. It's really fancy. Cool. And it goes like straight into the top of it, like a straw. And the other part is this little top to help people heat in. It kind of looks like a tea tray. But it goes in. Helps people all the heat in for early my hands. Yep. Although one thing I didn't like about it is if you'll see. Oh, you see the little blue trees? They kind of washed off. So, and then they stopped after a while. I don't know if it was maybe the soap I was using, but yeah. The crucial entertainment. Yeah, I was basically showing you how the trees on this mug, they turn red when it's hot. You can still see the top is black because the water didn't go up. So, there you go. Didn't find the trees, we did find toucans. There you go. 100% more birds. Put a bird on it. Cool. Alright. Cool. More things. I don't care if you, like, I have a great thing in the freezer. Do you know what these are? They're delicious, that's what they are. And they're also not super great for you. I'm pretty sure there was a point where I ate 6 in a row and my face was frozen because they're addictive. Cool. Also, blinds. I can show you outside real quick. Outside of my house. My apartment here. Cool. It's hot outside. I don't wanna. Okay. Good day. That's one thing. I can even see my screen. Cool. And stuff. Yep. There's a pool over there. I don't know if you can see, but there is. Oh, and there's my bike with flat tire. It has a pool. Oh my god, there's a wall. And they're inside now where there are bikes. Where is the attic rating? Honeydew pops. Yep. That's exactly where you get them. Cool. Right. This is the bathroom. It's slightly less clean, but that's... Oh, look! There's you. Really, it's an endless monitors. Isn't that cool? And we're in the room. It's not like a very nice room. Or you don't go there. This is my room. Yes, that's the bed I sleep on. It's a futon on the floor. So, here's my keyboard. I don't actually play anymore because I'm not very cool. Yep. Isn't this exciting? This is what you paid $5 for a video for. It's actually pretty freaking massive. It's not that big, honestly. It's normal size. Yeah, I just have one roommate. Well, there's AC. Right now I just have fans on, so it's fine. Beds are a waste of money. They just give monsters a place to hide under. I actually want a bed. It'd be cool to walk in my room and just like flop onto the bed instead of like falling 16,000 feet and then walk into the bed. That's an exaggeration. Cool. Here's my closet. Yep. I have hats. And I have... There's things. These are like socks that only cover the bottom of your feet and your toes. So you can wear flats with socks. Isn't this exciting? A parachute to get into bed. Yeah, double the soft, double the height, 100% monster. Yeah, okay. So, this box is full of tights. You want to see how many tights I have? They have a sale at Target where they're $5 each, so I have lots and lots of them. Achoo. There's you again. I actually don't have that many tights. Other parts of my closet. Some dresses. Like this one. My favorite. It's a romper. Cool. Let's come to this. And then on this side, well, we have sports-related things like tennis rackets and tennis balls, stuff like that. I have old textbooks right here. And then various manuals for things, electronic random stuff, and coats. Cool. This is pretty much the end of the tour, except I have okay. This is a great eBay from the bank. Some stuff, awesome shoes, important stuff, crappy stuff. And yes, I did just elbow the wall. Cool. Now we go back. Boom! How are you doing? I'm really plugging my computer because it's annoying. Now I want to hunt down that Tumblr post. Which Tumblr post? Oh, that's that is a nice one. And they all seem to be nice ones. The dress, I mean, not the various manuals. So I'm sure they're pretty nice manuals too. That was a pretty interesting tour. 7 out of 10 would agree. Thank you, Sean. That was fun. Thank you. Balcony dress and fridge. Thanks for the tour. Nice tab. Cool. Also 4 free on. Yeah. Alright. This has been exciting. Oh, it's already been half an hour. Doing well. Cool. Oh, another thing I wanted to share with you is updates on the ASMR website redesign thing. That's what it says. Yeah. The site still has some things to work out, but I can show you a preview. So I hope that excites you. I'm going to do a screen share now. Okay. Aww. Cool. I think that I will go for this one. Okay. Screen share. Right. Right, so this is what the website looks like so far. This moves, that, and stuff. Right, and that's all of that. Various sections, like articles. And then over here is the Tangley's Champion, which was Brittany ASMR, and they have little crowns that kind of look like little alien jazz hands. So that's cool. Stuff. Okay. These test winners, I'll show you that in a sec. So, articles and stuff. Like a series of my ASMR stories. I converted a lot of the things that people had submitted and stuff to kind of series of things. And I added sweet little stock photos to everything to make it more interesting. And when you click on the things, we have this thing with related posts to kind of keep you clicking, basically. They all have the pictures I chose for them. There's a comment section now that links to your Facebook so that you can have more discussions than Tumblr really allowed. As you can see, some of the things, this needs to get updated because one of the things we need to fix is that it's not showing up on the page. Discussion, again, things to kind of talk about. How did ASMR come about? Unintentional ASMR, ASMR menus, which is the one that we've set up for when we launched the site. Looks so professional, or how do you spell that word? Great idea. Yeah, basically my friend Chris is a web and graphic designer. I helped with a lot of the visual things, like how to, like how I wanted things to look, like the general idea, and I help him tweak little things here and there. So he does most of the coding. And it would be open access. It's just not open yet because, you know, it needs to be worked on still. Facebook commenting, a good idea. Yep. Alex took up preview, also 3 Tumblr tabs, 100 posts in one. Yeah, I mean, it does. I follow 317, or sorry, now 324 blogs. So, yeah, cool. Wait, wrong one. There we go. Right. Other things is it has these little drop downs like the about page, the FAQ, the fact, whatever you want to call it, and then an application to work for us. And we have a Google form. Should show up in for it. Oh yeah, Google Docs, why are you doing the thing? Well, whatever, it's usually there. I'll just refresh the page real quick. There we go. It usually shows up right. There's this video section where all the videos that we've had on Tumblr are now here. Again, a little bit of work needs to be done here. These are the most popular tags. You know, video is the biggest one. Been whispering, tapping, role plays, softly spoken, scratching, binaural, crinkling. The thing is, we've also labeled every single video with the channel name, so you can either actually Softlygaloshes shows up, and also Pigs133 because those are really popular ones on here. So the search thing works. So for example, if you were to look up my friend Zach's ASMR videos, Truck ASMR, all the things that he's contributed on the website would be here. So video of his, this other video, and another video, and this was related, I think, right here because we talked about he mentioned that he liked his videos, so that shows up as well. And then his ASMR story that he contributed. And this is true with any username that you show up like, or it actually would be 2 words. And then there you go. These are all the videos that she's seen that have been on hers on the site. So, interviews is another one. Me, things like this. Yeah, let's go for the bomb. Because some people might infer certain things from the phrasing. Word cloud, proper credit videos. Cool. Oh, hello Alex. I'm basically showing off the ASMR redesign right now. Yep, and earlier we had a tour of my house. So if you missed that, you can watch the recording later, and you can catch that up. Yep. It was a fascinating couch. Yep, so there you go. Again, anything like their tags that will show all the stuff that she's contributed, or linear X. There you go. Of course, the submit page where you can submit your videos or stories, things like that, or even like bug reports and suggestions and our opinions and stuff like that. Then, of course, one of the main parts of the website is the Tingly section. So you can tell by these that they're Reddit out because it's not in competition right now. So basically, as the stages will progress, it'll be green for the ones that it's on, and it'll kind of turn this color again when it's not used at all. And it talks about what is. You can read that later. And then the Hall of Fame. this year. So I'm really happy that I have this little crown on the corner because I really wanted that to happen. So this is actually just an image of it, and then you click on it and it'll take it to the video, because I don't know, it would get really annoying when this is going to be more full with all of these embedded videos. Yep, so that's that. That's most of the things that are being done. Just a few tweaks need to happen. Oh, and we have a newsletter that we haven't quite. This works. We just don't have the newsletter sent out yet, and things like that. So that's the website so far. I'm going to end the screen share now and go back. What I wanted. There we go. Okay. So that is the website so far. There are a few things that need to get changed, but yeah, there you go. Great. So this is going well. Yeah, you can. The question was, can you win the Tinglies more than once? You can submit more than once, and if you happen to win again, then that's good. Something to remember is that if somebody contributes a video who's really popular, like Gentle Whispering or Water Whispers or ASMR Requests, we're not really going to push them through to the finals because basically that would be really unfair, and they'd get like thousands and thousands of votes. Yeah, exactly. They would win. So that's kind of the checks and balances of us choosing the finalists as opposed to having everybody vote from all of the submissions, because we could, besides big main purpose is to promote lesser known YouTubers and things like that. Well, that's actually a thing that could be true, is have different ranks, like heavyweight categories and things. That might possibly be done later. I'm probably not going to have a Tinglies for maybe a month or two. I'd like the next competition to be up as the website's up, because it's way more set up to promote it and to, you know, make it popular. Whereas on the Tumblr right now, which is the main site for now, most people are going to export it to the dashboard, so having things on the sidebar like the Tinglies winner is going to be a little bit less visible. So it'll be good. Launch date. We don't have a launch date yet because it kind of just depends on how fast we can get it done, because Chris obviously does have his own life, so he just got his own apartment and things like that. Yeah, about the time. So, yep, yeah. So that's that so far. Actually, some ideas that we had for definitely more long-term future would to eventually have a community section on the website where people could sign up and they'd have a little like profile and they could submit their own videos, and they could have like a forum post and they could post their own things, and it'd be in its own section. Kind of like a forum thing, but maybe a little bit better. And I thought that would be cool, but again, that's way in the distant future. But yeah, that's exactly what we want to do at some point. So, thoughts? Suggestions? Comments? While I wait for you to type. Sounds like you've got it pretty planned out, which is awesome. ASMR Central. Tagging system, basically the content you want fast. Yep. Another thing is in the search bar as well, you can search the tags that you want, like the figures that you want. Which is why in the tag lab, some figures that looks like are the same figure but worded differently are done, because if somebody searches for soft spoken versus soft speaking versus softly spoken, they'll show up based on what they've searched. And usually all of them are tagged with all of them, I'm pretty sure. So even if you type it in one way, they should all show up when you search. Good to have ambition, you know, something to strive for and work towards. And George's right, to tag some more clever subscribe. Yep, that was actually most of the website designs and pages were my ideas, and he just made them happen, which again is obviously very important because I couldn't do it without him, and it wouldn't be this way without me. So balance and stuff. The tag cloud was my idea. The big banner at the top that slides around was my idea. Yeah, I basically did most of the visual planning and things like that, and he did the coding. But good team and stuff. So most of it is done. There's just a few things to tweak to make it better, basically. But pretty much everything is functional at this point. Right. So, right. So someone was asking if anyone did any fun this weekend. Personally, I think that I've just Been chilling at my house. No, actually yesterday, pretty sure it was yesterday, I hung out with my roommate a lot, and we did some errands, things like that. Yeah, go for it. You can ask any questions you want. So, if any of you have questions, just say them right now, and I will answer them, and that will be a good portion. How does Patreon work out for you versus YouTube ads? Well, Patreon, basically how it works, even though it says that I'm making this amount per video, because people set a maximum that they want to spend per video. Like, for example, they will say, like, let's say they're doing $1 pledge, but they only want to do a maximum of $5. Which means with every video, the amount that I earn goes down, and it usually gets to about $40 per video pretty quickly. Just to kind of put that out there. Whereas versus YouTube ads still make up the bulk of my income. They probably like 3/4 or 2/3, probably more like 3/4 depending. So both are really important, and both make it a lot easier. Yep. Playing Xbox One, I'm getting back down to the boxing gym. Yep. So that was fine. Cool. Boxing is good. I really need to exercise more. Alec is always telling me that I need to exercise more. Alec is CFOX. Yeah. I found this necklace in my room. It's mine, but I lost it for a while. It's a locket. Put inside is a clock. I don't know. I'm just showing things now. Yeah, I actually like swimming in the pool. It's nice to swim. Oh, it always feels nice when I go, so I don't know why I don't just do it every day. You know, the clock did work. I think it needs a new battery at this point, which I'm not quite sure how to get the battery. It looks kind of like you can pry off the back of it, but I don't really want to do that right now. But yeah, it does work, but this one has just run out of battery. I'm stuck on 8, 11, and 25 seconds. So clearly something, yeah. You can actually, I got it from icing, and I'm pretty sure, even though icing tends to kind of like cycle out their products based on like trends, these pocket locket watch things seem to be really consistent. Icing is a jewelry store. Not a very expensive one either. Everything's usually within between like $5 and $20 usually. Yeah, you can. They have a website as well. It's probably just icing.com or something. You could just Google icing and it'll probably come up. Yeah, they have other ones too. There was one that they had, which is another watch necklace thing. That was like an owl. They had multiple owl ones, and they have really bigger ones, and they, like with different fonts for the numbers and things. They have lots of them. They probably have some on their website. Right. So, really, owl necklaces. Yeah, the whole owl aesthetic is really popular now. As well as mustaches. Alex said, I think the website looks great, and I hope the best for you. Check it out. Thank you. Do you have any plans towards videos with no ads? I have not at this point. Somebody suggested that, for example, there could be a Patreon tier that you could, pledge, and then I would have a separate version of the video without ads. So I've been kind of thinking about that a little bit. So I might make that like a $10 pledge, and then there could be versions of the video without ads. Yeah, ads are kind of loud. Well, some of that's how I spend how I kill time on my break. I've actually been on break since about mid-May. So, I do a lot of website, internet stuff like Tumblr and things. I don't know, just trying to spend time with people. My best friend from Nevada, where I used to live, she visited me for a couple days. That was really fun. I went to a kind of party maybe a month ago or so, and that was fun. It was just with a lot of people. We talked about our social justice stuff. It was good. and then you got a 2-hour post for sleep, interruptions every 20 minutes on coffee, irresponsible volumes are kind of silly, party with like balloons and clowns. It's more like a party where everyone's kind of just hanging out. There was like a TV where they're playing like different music videos and stuff, or like funny videos or movies that were really bad, so people could make fun of them. And mostly just kind of like enough people where there were separate conversations and there was like some snacks. Most of it was just chilling, having conversations, which is my favorite kind of interaction because conversations are my favorite. No, it wasn't loud music and booze. I think at the end some people started drinking, but it wasn't like house party drinking. It was like a few people had some whatever. I don't drink personally, but it wasn't. Yeah, it's a snack and combo party. So. Yeah, actually, somebody was saying I need to throw in next year. I actually asked a couple of people that I went to the party with, and I asked if I had my own party if they would come, and the person whose party it was like, yeah, I would come. So I'm considering doing that at some point, having a party, like a snacks and combo party. That'd be cool. Party. Indeed. So, getting close to the end of the hour. I might go a little bit over 1 p.m. because I didn't really quite start until about 12:10. So, any new ASMR artists that I found I would recommend. There's one I recommended in the video a little bit recently. Her username is ASMR by Lisa. What's another one? I actually haven't been watching that much ASMR recently because usually I would watch it if I have trouble going to sleep, and I haven't had that much trouble going to sleep, and also spent a lot of my nights falling asleep while on a Skype call, so there wasn't really room for ASMR watching, if that makes sense. Yeah, for not having trouble sleeping. Good. Yeah, I could show you some of the things I have in this box. I don't think we're going to have time to do any of them, but this is basically a bunch of the stuff that I've kept for sounds, and I put them all in one place. Like, for instance, someone hung out with me one time, and they left their empty asthma thing, so I don't know, it's just kind of like... kind of... I don't know, it's cool. Yeah. This is like a little, like a water ball. Like you get it wet and it hurts more when you throw it at someone, but it makes kind of nice sounds. I have this lid from one of those aerodromes that I don't drink, but I just hang out with someone who used to drink these a lot. This is my phone. I've had a video of this before. When I held someone's head, I just got shivers. Might have just been cold, but I was still keeping an eye out for the little thing. Need a new mic. Well, this is my webcam mic, and I usually, when I have Skype calls, I actually use my phone, because despite how awesome this computer is, the one flaw really is the microphone. So I probably would be good if I had a new webcam. This was when I got a bunch of toys for my nephew, this wouldn't fit in the box, so I decided to keep it. It's a little broken looking right now. So anyway, whatever. It's just a little car. Like, yeah, it's like vroom vroom. I think it says lifeguard actually, but yeah. I like how on the back just has a sticker. They're like, well, might as well put this sticker here. It is a monster truck ambulance, but it's actually a lifeguard on duty. So there you go. From the dollar store. I figured I'd keep it because why not? It looks like this is supposed to go down more. Like maybe it's gotten pushed out. But oh, or is it supposed to get pulled out? What is with this? How does it work? Like engineering with Softlygaloshes. Save your review. Can you imagine an actual like if it was an ambulance, just like you wouldn't have to make people pull over. You could just drive over the other cars. Honestly. Okay. um, Out of the way or suffer is right. I have, this is what the little water balls are supposed to come with. It's the slingshot. I don't know why I kept it. It was a gift for someone and they didn't take it because they suck. Why do people not? I give the best gifts. Why does nobody ever take my gifts? That's actually really sad. I don't feel like anyone's ever kept the gifts I gave them when I try really hard. It's not even that they give them back. They go, that's cool, and then they leave them at my house. Or literally, that cup. Someone's like, you can take this back. I'm like, well, I have an awesome teamwork then, so that's to be you. I have this thing, which for some, I actually bought this for Christmas, even though it looks like St. Patrick's Day stuff. It makes nice sound. Oh, yeah, it's a headband thing. Gift it to you later. Had that happen before. Wow. And then when people ask what you're dressed, you go, as God's gift to mankind. Man. To do a soft material stitch, it's true, because it's a ribbon. Oh, I have this glove, I guess. I don't know. What else do I have? What is this? Oh, I have a water gun. I don't know why I kept this. I guess that might be. Let's do a dual oil time style. Yeah. What else do I have in this box? Oh. Wow. This is the kind of stuff I edit out of videos because it's really loud. So I got this various things for an Easter video that I never ended up making because I wasn't in the mood to make videos. But I have this little like clear egg. I actually used one of these in my Tappity Tap 2 video. That's cool. They don't actually stand up on their own. Kind of annoying. They open as well. It's a little hard to get tomorrow. The other thing I got was like Easter graphs, which I have used in a Crankling video. People thought it was noodles, but it was actually Easter graphs. Pretty cool egg thing. It is a cool egg thing. Yeah. That's cool enough. Okay, well I have this thing that I used to wear to rent fairs, but now I find it kind of problematic. A little bit racist, a little bit cultural appropriative because. But anyway, I just put it in here because it makes nice sounds. Like. That is pretty much everything in the box. Oh wait, there's a little bit more. I said it's not a shirt. It's no it's basically a skirt, but the word GYPSY is actually a slur against Romani people. And a lot of people don't know that. And so first off, making it a costume is a bunch of cultural appropriation, and then beyond that, it also has like the designs on the coins is also kind of stereotyping. So I don't want that on my body basically because it's very problematic. So now you know. This is like a toe brush or something. I don't know what this is. I never use it, but I keep it. It makes nice sounds. Possibly. I have no idea. And then I think it's for toes though, because then on the other side it has this thing pointing down, which I assume is for like, I don't know, your toes or something. I don't know. It looks like it's for some sort of thing. Keep finding brushes that in my shower. Do you live alone and they're just appearing without any reason, or do you live with people? But that'd be really weird if that was the case. I think I have a couple more things in here. For some reason I keep putting yarn in here. There was a thrift shop I went to where I got this hat and that romper. I'll serve his back with. It might be a ghost. Probably a ghost. But one of the thrift stores I went to, instead of putting it in a bag, they just put them in a little folded pile and tied it up with string, which I thought was really cool because it is better for the environment and also really delicious. Yeah, never will it go. So I don't even know if these would make. I think I kept them for like visual aids, more like an actual pulling of string and stuff. But I kept it for some reason. There's one more little thing. It's like one of those really cheap eyeshadow brushes, which I thought might be cool for like mic brushing, but I don't know what that might be a little fancy, but I have no idea. Hopefully that didn't completely rip your ears open. Lots of people requesting a visual, cat's cradle, further ear to ear, but you can't discount the popularity of the hand building. That's true. Those get requested a lot, especially the visual with overlaying sounds, which I think would be cool. Alright, we're getting about to the end of the show, so if any of you have any questions, that'd be cool. Overlaying something was cool if being the first one. I'm trying to remember, did I actually put, like, sounds like tapping in that video, or was it just music and talking? I'm pretty sure it was music and talking. Yeah, it was. I was liking to explore a few new things with music and ASMR, because there's a video, actually, by Maria, Gentle Whispering. It's like a fairy ear-to-ear whisper, and she has a version with music, and I remember I always really liked the music she chose, because it can be really relaxing. I feel like, in one way, for people who watch ASMR but don't get tingles, it's relaxing. And also that, for videos to help you sleep or relax, music can be relaxing in addition to the ASMR, and I thought that would be cool to combine those, so that it's not just ASMR making you fall asleep, it's also making music. And I thought that was interesting. So, if any of you guys have a question or request or anything, this would be the time, because I'm going to the video's gonna end soon, basically. It's a very good video, very good decision that led to a great video. Yeah, I actually been wanting to make that video for a long time because whenever I found myself especially angry about something, like a fight I had, or just something is annoying me and it's preventing me from calming down, I like listening to that kind of music because it puts me in that mindset of being objective about my life and realizing that this isn't going to be important in like an hour anyway. So I was wanting to make a video like that for a long time, and it turned out exactly pretty much how I wanted it. That's good. What's for dinner tonight? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't really plan my meals. I don't know. I have some leftover Chinese food, but it's, for whatever reason, that when you go to Panda Express, you ask for minced chicken and chow mein, and they give you this much chow mein, this much chicken. So, that's a sign of petition to end that. I'm glad you did. It's one of my favorites. So thank you, Sean. Trying out new things. Great. True. Okay. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the live show. And for anybody watching the recording, you can see it live if you pledge $5 or more on my Instagram per video. That'd be cool. I'm gonna go now. So, you go your money, people. You two people. Yep. Okay. So everyone say goodbyes. And fancy stuff. Cool. Bye, everybody. Oh, and just so you know, I actually used a filter in this one to make everything look warm. That's how everything actually looks. I fooled all of you.